Hello. Welcome to this Periscope today. Recruiting 3 unique ways to get signups. Welcome. Gonna flip my phone around here for a second. And just a second, got to make a quick switcheroo here. For some reason, my phone is not flipping like it should. So bear with me a second. And here we are. Got to make a quick change. How to get recruiting signups, 3 unique ways. And why am I qualified to do this? Those of you who know me already know my story. My name is JackLater, and I've reached the top 10 in 3 different internet marketing and network marketing companies. And I love internet marketing. It's the funnest way to go. And it's the least expensive to start out with. And just to give you an idea of what you can do with internet marketing, let me make an adjustment here. And incidentally, guys, I want to welcome my replay viewers. And, this is no promise. I'm not going to, this is a real business, so I'm not going to promise anything. I'm just going to tell you what I did. When I started, I just ran. I worked my tail off. And the first month in internet marketing, I made about $800 is all, but second month I made about $1,200. Third month I made about $4,300. But by my 11th month, I was already hitting $4,000 and $5,000 months consistently. And that 11th month, I actually hit $11,100. So you could do internet marketing. It pays. So let me make an adjustment here. Going to talk about 3 ways. 3 unique ways to get recruits. So let's talk about those right now. I want to welcome everybody out. Welcome those who just joined us. Welcome to my replay viewers. And I really love internet marketing, like I said. And I really believe that you've got to love whatever you're doing. If you're in a profession or if you're doing a job that you don't like, why? I mean, there's other ways of making money. I'll tell you the mistake that I went through and the learning curve that I went through. My profession as I went through college was I wanted to become a teacher. I love teaching. I teach at a university right now. I love teaching, and I also love internet marketing. Internet marketing allows me to do both teaching and making money at the same time. In fact, there's months in my internet marketing business that I'll make more money than in my college teaching profession. But I love teaching. Well, the mistake that I made is when I first got out of college, I decided to teach high school because I had a degree in that, and I thought it would just be a stepping stone. What I should have done is continue to get a PhD instead of getting detoured on high school teaching. Well, some people are really great high school teachers, and they should do that, but I didn't like it. I hated it, and I got tired of dealing with incompetent parents, and sometimes you have a kid that is really bad in class, and then you meet the parents and you understand why. But I didn't enjoy teaching high school. I felt like I was a babysitter. That was just my own temperament, I believe, because there's a lot of teachers that are great that should be teaching high school level, but I didn't like it. Well, I got out of it, and I really enjoy teaching university level college students. I love it. But I also love internet marketing. So for too many years, I was teaching at the high school level when I should have been moving on. Well, that's the past, and I've moved on, and I really, really enjoy what I'm doing. I love teaching at the university level. I also love internet marketing, like I said, so I continue to do it. So you've got to love what you're doing. And so if you're doing something that you're not, that you don't like, let's move on and do stuff that you do enjoy. And one thing that I think a lot of people appreciate about internet marketing and network marketing and any kind of entrepreneurship is that it provides freedom, and you are your own boss. You can write your own hours, and you could have control over your own paycheck. You don't have that in the job. You just don't. So that's why I do both. I do love teaching at a university, so I continue to do it, but I also like having control over my income. and I love helping other people do the same. So that was a little bit of a rant, but what are the three unique ways that you can do recruiting? Well, I'll tell you, one thing that you could do is use a rear window decal. Even if you're internet marketing, you could do that, a rear window decal. Now, be careful. Don't just put your company name on there. I see a lot of people doing that, and I really do think it's a mistake, and this is the reason why. Because people will just Google your company name, and most people are just looking for the negative anyway. They're going to find negative in anything. I don't care what company, what business that you're in, they're going to find the negative. So instead of putting your company name, why not brand yourself? Okay? Why not brand yourself? So on a company decal, not on a company decal, but your own branding name. We're avoiding the company decal, like I said. Brand yourself. You could say something like, I don't know, depending on what you're selling, lead with your product or lead with your service. So what I'm going to tell you is whatever your product does, whatever benefit your product or service provides, lead with that. So I might say something in my own business. I might say something like, learn how I get leads online, or learn how I get free leads online for my business. Go to JackLater.com, and I leave it at that. Now, why not put a decal on there? Okay, you're driving everywhere anyway. You're making errands all over town. Why not be a moving billboard? You know, the bus companies have it right when they have, moving billboards all over their buses because they're all over town. It's kind of interesting. This is my own opinion, but I have a friend, a really close friend of mine, probably my best friend, who's a superintendent of a school district, and I says, Jeff, why not just why not put advertisements on the sides of your buses? The city bus people do that, and he says, well, we just don't do that in public education. But I thought, man, schools are hungering after money. They need money all the time. Why not, earn some advertising dollars by putting advertisements on the sides of your buses? They can still be kept safe. It's a mindset that the school districts just won't get out of. They can still be a yellow bus, completely safe, covering the laws, and still have an advertisement on the side of their buses. That's my own opinion, but they don't do it. But the cities do it. The cities make money doing the same exact thing. But anyway, put a decal on your car, and on the back window of your car or the back door of your car or wherever, showing the benefits of your product or service or whatever you do, and a phone number or an email address or a link or whatever. So that's what I recommend. Now, number 2, this is unusual. You probably haven't thought of this. Wouldn't it be cool if you could target people who already have an entrepreneurial mindset? Now, here's something unusual. If you go to bookstores like Barnes & Noble, and you're sitting down to read a book, and let's say it's a book on marketing, or maybe even a book on, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just drop a little card in there? I know it seems kind of funny to do that, but heck, you're there anyway. You're reading a book. So why not, the books you read, maybe you can bring in, excuse me, kind of a cough there. Anyway, you're reading a book anyway. Why not just put a drop card in there? Sorry, all of a sudden I got a weird cough in there. Anyway, put a drop card in a book, but make sure it's a book that people who have an entrepreneurial mindset are going to read. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Maybe it's Losers Never Cheat and Cheat.